Welcome in today's Awaken the Spirit. Today I'll be sharing with us on the topic worship. Worship is a total appreciation from a deep heart. It's not all about singing and dancing and jumping. It's a total appreciation from a deep heart. The Bible told us in John chapter 4 verse 24, it said that God is a spirit, and those who will worship him must worship him in truth and in spirit. God created us without our consent. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, we are told that we are created in the image and likeness of God. But the first man fell. God, being God, can as well say, because man has fell, he will destroy the first earth, destroy the first man, and create a new one. But he did not do it, because he's a just God. And there are things that define this justice of God. One of them is the wrath of God, the love of God, the mercy of God, and his grace. When the wrath of God said, every soul that sin must die, the love of God will stand up when you sin against God and say, no, you will not die. And if you do not die, it will look like God is unjust. And God can never be unjust. So what the love of God does is that the love of God will produce the mercy. It is because of this love and mercy of God that Christ came and died for us and gave us grace to live righteous. He gave us his righteousness and took the place of our sin. Just assume it to be in a courtroom where you and I are condemned to die because those terrible sins that we committed. And at a point, an innocent man just walked into the courtroom and said, Judge, I want to die for her. I want to die for him. Set him free. Let me die in her place. Let her go with my righteousness. That is what Christ did for us. And this is the major reason why we must worship this God in truth and in spirit. God, who is filled with glory, came as a man for 33 years for you and I. The Bible told us that 24 elders encountered his glory and fell down. In Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 1, Ezekiel encountered the glory of God and fell down. Daniel encountered the glory of God and fell down. Even Saul encountered the glory of God and fell down. And this glory of God is new every morning. It never changes. You can buy car or clothes. As time goes on, the quality or the beauty will fade. But the glory of God never fails. That is why we need to worship him. And behind the singing and dancing and jumping and clapping, God is still looking for a holy life. Those who will worship him in truth and in spirit. If not, the next generation will ask us questions. But when we worship in truth and in spirit, you will find out that the next generation, our children, they will follow our footsteps. I was going somewhere one day and I saw a group of children learning dance from a social media with seriousness, with no teacher and no instructor, and they are doing it very well. Those children, if you tell them to learn anything about God, they will scatter themselves. That is the generation we find ourselves. And that is the main reason we must worship, so that they will learn from our footsteps. And we cannot do these things on our own. If you do it on your own, you can fail. Moses tried to do it by his own strength. When he found out that the people of Israelites are being marginalized, they are being treated in a way that is bad, he rose up and began to kill the Egyptians. When the Pharaoh's anger arose against him, he ran away to the wilderness. And there he encountered God. And God has to send him back and say, go back and free my people. He said, if I go there, who will I tell them that sent me? Say, I am who I am. I am that I am sent you. And when you meditate upon this name, I am that I am, you find out that God is whatever you call him. As long as you worship him in truth and in spirit. If you call him my healer when you are sick, he show up. If you call him whenever you're confused and tired of life, you call him my helper, my wisdom, he comes and becomes that thing that you call him. I am that I am. So long as you serve him and worship him in truth and in spirit, whatever you call him in times of troubles and tribulations of life, he is I am that I am. I'm encouraging us. Let's worship this God in truth and in spirit, so that he will always show up as I am that I am in every circumstances we find ourselves. And this is my way of awakening your spirit in God. And I remain your sister, Sister Elochukwu, Helen. God bless you.